Who are you?
I'm Jared Swilly.
From?
The Black Lips.
What can you tell me about this gentleman right here and you covering the Iguanas on your brand new CD?
Oh yeah, I think this is the first song that James Osterberg ever wrote. And it's actually, the rest of the stuff on the CD is pretty typical frat rock stuff, but his songs, like, you can tell something.
Again and again, you guys covered by the Iguanas.
Yeah, again and again. It's like you can tell something's cooking there.
And you can also tell something's cooking even way back when, because they would have been cool live. Check how high up Iggy is on the drums.
That's insane.
That's just amazing. There's Iggy Pop, and you guys covered again and again.
Yes.
Where did you learn about Iggy Pop? Was that through Greg Shaw? Did Greg Shaw Bump Records teach you about Iggy Pop and the Iguanas? Where'd you find out about the Iguanas?
Actually from Susie Shaw. We used to write her emails and she would send us mixtapes when we were in high school.
And Jared, also you guys have a song called Drugs.
Yeah.
I love the song Drugs.
Oh, thanks.
Now, was that inspired by?
Marijuana.
Well, I was thinking Sky Saxon.
That could be, he does a lot of drugs. I've seen him smoke 2 joints at one time.
Yeah, I saw some clips of you guys, the Black Lips, with Sky Saxon in Portland jamming. What song were you playing on and what happened there? This is Sky Saxon from the legendary Seeds.
He's kind of a weird guy now. He did a lot of acid and now he's not very coherent, and we've done it a couple of times with him. He just shows up and he just wanted to play a song with us.
What song was it? I couldn't recognize it. I was hoping it would be a Seeds classic. What song was it?
No, we just made up a song on the spot. It's just like a jam.
So you're really with all the classics, aren't you, Jared? You got Iggy Pop, the Iguanas. You're jamming with Sky Saxon, as well as Fred Cole. You've done some gigs with Fred Cole.
Yeah, we're actually covering a Lollipop Shop song right now.
What song?
You Must Be a Witch.
You should do Who Would Read the Will. That's a great one too, eh?
That one's really good as well, but You Must Be a Witch is really, real tough.
And you've done some special things for Fred Cole, haven't you? He loves Keno. Didn't you give him like a Keno sign?
Yeah, how did you know that?
What was that about?
Him and Tootie play Keno all the time when we were in Vegas, and then we found Cole actually found a Keno sign and gave it to them as a present. They really like to do that all night.
Now, Jared, I was wondering about the roots, the real roots of the Black Lips. What can you tell the people about the Swilly family?
This is actually my grandfather's brother, and that's my grandmother's sister, which makes these two my dad's double first cousins. They used to all live, they were kind of like a Christian Partridge family. They travel all over the country and play gospel music.
And they put out tons and tons of records. The Swilly family kicking it.
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Did you ever cover any Swilly family?
Yeah, there's actually one on this record I've learned, and it's kind of cool. It's called Joy in the River. So I like that one.
The resemblance is pretty cool too, isn't it? Jared Swilly and the Swilly family.
Yeah, I don't know how you found out about this.
Hello.
Nardwuar.
Who are you?
Whoa, you got a Swilly family?
Yes, what could...
What was that photocopy?
Please introduce yourself.
Nonsense. What is this?
Who have we just had joining us right now here, Jared? Please introduce. Who do we have?
My name is Bolivar Shagnasty.
AKA?
Bolivar.
Cole.
Yeah, Cole.
And who else do we have?
Joe.
Joe.
And Ian.
How much can Cole's cock take?
You got to ask his mom about that one. I don't know.
I mean, you can only take so much, eh? I mean, it's going to start hurting, isn't it?
I would assume so. I would never do that. Cole's a master at his craft.
What I was thinking is, as you're getting more fans, more people into the Black Lips, get audience members like Gatto had to take out their cocks and use their cocks against the fretboard.
Tag crew of people try to attempt to do weird stuff, like burn their pubes on stage, but we don't promote that at all.
But what I was wondering is, are you up for that idea? People coming to Black Lips gigs, getting naked, and their cocks up against the fretboard to protect you. I mean, you deserve this now. You've earned all these fans.
Yeah, we'll see what Joe said it best. Things are bigger in Texas, except the penises.
Ba-boom.
Ba-boom.
I love the way how you're bringing rock and roll, punk, garage rock, and hip-hop together.
Yeah, we hung out with Jizza all night last night. We're going to perform with him today.
Because they inspired you, didn't you? That's what I find really interesting, is that the Wu-Tang Clan, who would think that the Wu-Tang Clan would inspire you to fool around with the Swamp Rats?
Oh, yeah.
What is the connection between the Wu-Tang Clan and the Swamp Rats from Pittsburgh?
We used to always like how they would like sample old 60s records, and it kind of helped you find out about old 60s artists, obscure ones like Wendy Renee. So when the Wu-Tang did that, like, Yeah, we learned to like go search all the old records, and then we could also loop them ourselves.
So you took the swamp rats, and swamp mats, because you walked right over them, and you looped them. I think that's great doing that, because years ago, garage purists wouldn't really be into that type of thing, would they? Like, you didn't even like sample the riff. It was more like the drums, wasn't it?
I'll say this: we don't wear costumes. We love the '60s, but we're not going to wear a costume. So sampling is what we like to do, so we do it. Purists don't like it.
Yeah, it's the 90s. I mean, we can do whatever we want.
I was looking into the history of the Black Lips and the history of piss drinking, and one famous piss drinker actually was an Indian prime minister.
Who's that?
Desai, a guy from India, used to drink piss.
Yeah, they actually in India right now they're trying to make a alternative to a soft drink, but it's actually cow urine, and they want to make a drink out of it, and like just has another product of India. Yeah, it's like hell nah.
So you guys are into the piss. India is into the piss, apparently. But how did you become the second most hated Americans after the gerbil guy? Richard Gere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, and that's far more fucked up than any piss art we've done. It's a gerbil.
And they're into piss in India, and you go there and there's some cock and piss. Why aren't they? Why would they not like it?
Because Americans are doing it. If kids do it on the street, they don't care. But when rock and rollers decide to do it in a show context, it suddenly blows their mind. I don't get it.
Because you're saying like the Dwarves did it before you. Were you the first punk band ever to play in India?
I'm pretty sure no one had ever heard of another one coming, so I think we were.
You, Cole, you've puked on the mic, haven't you? Like actually on the mic.
Yes.
I want to have you demonstrate here, but it's like actually on the mic. So what was your reaction when you guys were running a club and somebody would puke on the equipment? Like how do you react to that?
You kick them out of the club.
So, but when you
Fight for everybody.
when you puke on a mic, you know that it might be game over when you're playing at somebody else's club.
Every day could be game over for Black Lips. We make up the rules as we go, Nardwuar. Let's just put it that way.
What can you tell the people about the ghetto burger?
There's a hood burger and there's a ghetto burger. What is it, like two huge
Dan
pants?
Snack Shack on Memorial Drive. It's right next to Young Jock's studio. It looks like an old car detail place. There's like Escalades parked outside, and it's about a pound of meat, double patty, deep fried bacon, like bacon you throw in the deep fryer, and it's about that big, and you gotta eat it twice till you get to eat it all. You know.
There's also Mammy's Kitchen too.
Yeah, Cole likes that place.
It's alright.
There's so many great places to eat there in Atlanta.
Yeah, there is. We got good.
Digging Carver's. That one's really good. Is it on Hemp Hill? Or?
Marietta.
Marietta Street.
Black Lips, teach me about boiled peanuts. What are boiled peanuts?
Well, you get the peanut when it's raw, like, you know, when they're green, and you get them in a pot, and you can put some sort of spice in them. I usually just put Crystal hot sauce in there, and you let them simmer for like 8 or 9 hours, and they're delicious. I love them.
Your gigs in Miami. What do you remember about playing Churchill's in Miami, a club called Churchill's?
I think that was before I was in the group, but what happened, Jared?
Do you remember playing there?
We just got pelted with a million things. Even the bartenders were throwing napkins at us. And the Spits played. It was fun.
That's what I heard.
Guy, he gave me a bump of cocaine before we went on. He goes, "This is how we do it in Miami," and like gave me a bump, and then we went on stage. Fucking spiciest curry you'll ever have, even spicier than anywhere in India. Like you'll shit your brains out,
Yeah, shit like you're shitting out Satan's breath.
pissing out your ass.
What's neat about that is I actually heard, I don't know if this is neat, but maybe it's kind of sad, is the fact that the actual bartender chucked an entire toilet roll at you, but it wasn't like this, a toilet roll, it was like an industrial strength toilet roll.
Yeah, and all the napkin holders too. I was surprised. I've never seen the bartenders tear up their own bar.
Is that the biggest things you guys have had thrown at you, like entire industrial strength napkin holders, serviette holders?
Tree thrown at us a couple times.
I got a full tree with dirt and all, like hit over the head with it.
I didn't go to work with all the trees set all over.
What's that? Where did that happen?
In Milwaukee.
And who gets blamed for when something like that happens? Does the band get blamed or the fans?
I think the fans. I mean, we play, but you know, they cause the trouble. I mean, we're just doing our thing.
Well, thanks so much, Black Lips. Keep on rocking in the free world and doot doodaloo doo.
Dude, great to meet you.